Hello, elementary friends. This is week 3 of our social emotional learning lessons, and we have been talking about self-awareness, and we went over emotions the first week, strengths the second week. Now this week we're going to be talking about asking for help. Now, I know asking for help can be a little bit scary, and it can also feel as if you might feel like people think that you don't know what you're doing. But actually, asking for help is a strength that actually helps to calm some of your emotions, because if you feel like that you need help with something and you're not getting that help, what happens often is that we have these emotions of fear or being scared or being worried that happen during this time. So we're gonna watch a video, and it's gonna be of some kids in a classroom actually practicing asking for help.
Social skill of the week is asking for help. Sometimes you can't figure things out on your own. You might feel uncomfortable showing that you don't know something, or you don't know who to ask. Let's see what happens when Laura needs help but doesn't know how to ask for it. Listen, class, now I want you to write 3 traits on your character list. Now I want you to switch to your shoulder part. Laura, you didn't write anything. Looks like Laura needs help. She should think about the correct way to ask for help. She should 1. Decide what the problem is. 2. Decide if you want help for the problem. 3. Think about different people who might help you and pick one. 4. Tell the person about the problem and ask the person to help you. Now let's see what happens when Lori follows these steps. Listen, class, on your character list, I want you to fill 3 traits of character. Yeah, remember Bob was very honest? Oh yeah, I'm glad I asked. Now I know it's right. Thanks. Lori was able to get the help she needed when she followed these steps for asking for help.
So as you can see, during that time in that scenario in the video, there are steps to asking for help. So step number 1, you need to decide if you want help. So deciding first what that problem is, and then deciding if you want help with the problem. So first, what is the problem? Next, do I want help with the problem? After that, you have to ask, I'm wondering who can help me? Who are the individuals that are able to help you with this problem, right? So after you think of those people, then you think, okay, now I'm gonna ask them for help so that we can work together in order to help my problem. So what I wanna stop and do is I wanna think about, in this virtual time that you are in, this remote learning time that you're in, how do you ask for help? What can you do? How can you ask your teacher? How will your teacher know if you need help? How will the students in your remote learning classes know that you need help? Some suggestions could be raising your hand when you're in your group. If you don't want to raise your hand, there's a chat box somewhere that you can chat and say, hey, I don't quite understand. Could someone help me? You could email your teacher later and say, hey, I really struggled on this question, or I wasn't quite sure what the homework was. Can you help me? So those are just some ways that in this remote time that you can get help. I want to do an activity with you, and I have to pull it up because it is on the web today. And it is about who are your trusted adults. So what you're going to do is take out a piece of paper, construction paper, anything that you may have. You're going to put your hand here and you're going to draw or trace or have someone else trace your hand for you, okay, on that paper. And if you are in kindergarten through second grade, I want you to just write those trusted adults or trusted friends that that's going to help you when you ask for help, okay? If you are 3rd through 6th, I want you to actually write down the names and the telephone numbers or where these individuals could help you at, okay? So you're gonna trace your hand. You may need both. And then you're going to write down those trusted adults or trusted individuals that you know if you ask them for help that they're going to help you. So pause this video, and I want you to then take a small brainstorming moment and then write down on your traced hand on your paper, who are your trusted adults? I hope while you were doing this activity, you were able to really think about those individuals that are willing to help you, that are willing to brainstorm with you ideas on how to make things work, because that's what it's really all about. And I can guarantee you that if you do this, that your stress level will be down, meaning all those emotions of being worried, scared, fearful, and all of those things will go away because you have people who are there and willing and committed to help you. So I want you to take time this week and really seek out those helpers. Practice asking for help. And I will see you next week. Bye, friends.